Good afternoon and welcome to the Swamp. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sportsnet. Tonight we have the Brantley County Herons in town taking on our Charlton County Indians in some B-Team football action. It's coming up in just a few moments. I want to thank you for joining us here in the Swamp. Have some new graphics on the Swamp in the Swamp today. They've updated the scoreboard and added some very nice looking graphics down there and get everything situated. As the captains head out onto the field and give you a shot of that new score, or the new graphics on the scoreboard rather, real quick, and then we'll switch over to the captains at midfield. That looks really nice. I'm not sure who did it. When I came up today, they had it done, but whoever did it did a fantastic job on it. That looks really sharp. All right, let's head down to midfield for the coin toss as the captains are down there right now with the officials. For the Indians, it looks like number 60, Tommy Layden, 25, Tony Cobb, and 30, Dominic Martin. They're today's captains for the B team. As we get set for kickoff, the Maidens are in action in a very big game over in Clinch County today. And as we get updates from that, we'll pass that along. Maidens fighting for one of those last 4 playoff spots in the power rankings. So as soon as we get updates from that game, we will certainly pass that along. And the Indians, Brantley won the toss. They deferred. So the Indians will take the opening kickoff to start this B-team game. See, deep to receive for the Tribe will be number 17, Keyshawn Williamson, number 26, Ethan Maxwell, and number 25, Tony Cobb. There's no roster up here for Brantley as of yet. If we receive one, we'll certainly give those kids their due credit as well. Looked like a threat of rain earlier, but it's blown around us. So I think we're good to go. We're expecting the Band of Pride competition band to compete at halftime. With the threat of rain, I thought I saw them turn around and head back toward the band room from behind the stadium. Hopefully they'll come back out and we'll get the competition band in at halftime. But if not, I understand that equipment's very expensive. About set for kickoff, waiting on the officials. How you doing, Coach? Oh, waiting on Chain Gang. That's what we're waiting on. As soon as they get a Chain Gang put together, we'll be underway. I think they're grabbing some students out of the new student section down there to work the chains. Yeah, looks like we've got a couple of varsity football players and Pee Wee down there to work the chain, so we'll be underway here in just a moment. The varsity Indians are off tomorrow. They're on the road next week, headed over to Wilcox County to take on the Patriots next Friday night. And we're underway. Onside kick by Brantley. Indians recover at the 50-yard line. That's number 28. Bernard Jordan falls on it. Connor Nelson, the quarterback for the B team. In the backfield with him is 25, Tony Cobb. He has Williamson and Maxwell to the right. And I lost the, hold just a minute, I'll get the number of the young man to the left. It's 5, Randy Nelson. There's a snap, handoff. That was Cobb on the carry, loss of 3. Second down. Man in motion, handoff to the motion man. He has some room over here on this left side. That will be enough for a first down and a yard more, so a gain of 15 on the play. 26, Maxwell on the carry, 1st and 10 Indians. Let me switch cameras up. I just had... We have sound. We have a handoff in the backfield. There's a flag on the play as well. He's still on his feet. That's 25, Tony Cobb, headed to the end zone. Touchdown if it stands. There's a flag on the play, though. All right, the flag on the plate negated the touchdown, so they brought that back. A little technical difficulty with the camera. I had to bring in another camera. 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, fumble. Brantley recovers. First and 10 Herons at the 42-yard line. Handoff. That left side still on his feet, has enough for a first down. First and 10 Herons. Tommy Layden on the stop, gain of 4. Second down and 6. Dropping back, quick pass out here in the flat. He falls enough for a first down though. First and 10 Herons. That was Sharik Vernon on the coverage. Flag on the play. False start against Brantley. That'll back him up. First down and 15 now for the Herons. There's a snap. Throwing. There's a man out here. Forced out of bounds by number 5, Nelson. It's enough for a first down, though. First and 10 Herons at the 20. Handoff 33. Lunges forward for the first down. Inside the 10, so first and goal, Brantley. Handoff up the gut. 45, touchdown, Brantley. They take an early lead here in the swamp. Looks like they'll go for 2. Quarterback will keep it. He pitches out. It's fumbled. 2-point conversion is no good. Brantley 6, Indians nothing when we come back.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need, bumper to bumper, for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply.
Welcome back to the swamp. Williamson, Cobb, and Maxwell deep to receive. They squib kick it. Layden will fall on it at the 36. 1st and 10 Indians. Man in motion, handoff, a big hole. Still on his feet, he's going. Could go all the way, one man to beat. Touchdown Indians, that's number 8, Preston Lynch. Flag on the play, let's see what that's about. Offsides, Brantley, touchdown stands. It's a 64-yard touchdown run for Lynch. So the Indians strike back. Nelson, had the 2-point conversion to Williamson. Couldn't quite hold on to it. We're tied at 6. We'll be right back.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back. Tommy Layden set to kick for the Tribe. Gets a good one off. It's fielded at about the 22. Brought down by 34 and 31 for the Indians. That is Sharik Vernon and Bryce Stafford. There was a flag on the Indians. Looks like Brantley will decline it. Take possession right there at the 39-yard line. There's Snap, handoff. Caught in the backfield. 56 on the stop. Majay Wright. Second down and 12 for Brantley. Looking to throw. Incomplete. Third down and 12 now. Brantley looking to throw under pressure. Layden and 8 get a hand on him. That is Preston Lynch, number 60, Tommy Layden. And number 28, Jordan on the stop. Going to bring up fourth down and just under 15 yards. Brantley will punt. Delay a game against the Herons. It's going to back them up. I don't know what they were waiting on. Deep for the Indians is number 25, Tony Cobb. There's a snap, no pressure. Good kick. Cobb fumbles. Picks up the fumble. First and 10, the Indians just shy of the 30. Brantley had a shot at it. Sharik Vernon knocked it away from the Brantley player, and Cobb was able to pick it up. First and 10 Indians at the 30. 4:06 remaining in the first quarter. Handoff, Cobb. Caught in the backfield. See where they spot it. Loss of 5 on the play. Nelson takes a snap. Williamson in motion. They hand to Williamson. Flag on the play. And offsides against the Herons. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 with a penalty. Williamson in motion. High snap. Connor comes down with it. Is able to get it off. It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. He took a shot too, right when he let it go. 3rd down and a long 5, long 15. 250 and counting in the first. Cobb on the handoff. Has a hole over here again. Headed upfield if he can outrun it. Still on his feet. Dives for the 50. 1st and 10 Indians. Nelson takes a snap. Handoff to Lynch. Loss of 3 on the play. Maybe 4 depending on the spot. Second down and 13. Nelson dropping back. In and out of the hands of Randy Nelson. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Nelson again. Williamson. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the Indians will go for it here at midfield. Nelson dropping back, going deep. Intended for Ethan Maxwell. Looked like it hit him in the hands, but incomplete. And the Herons will take over right there. 1:23 remaining in the first quarter. First and 10, Herons. Pitch out to 2. Caught in the back. Oh, big hit. 5, Randy Nelson comes up to finish him off. 63 initially had him. That was Malik Alderman. Loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11. Almost intercepted. Dominique Martin had a shot at a pick. Hit him. I think it shocked him more than anything else. Hit him right in the chest. 3rd down and 11. Well, I know Dominique would like to have that one back. .27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Caught over the middle, hit immediately by number 50, Quentin Kinney. It's going to bring up 4th down and 4. And that'll do it for the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We're tied here in the swamp at 6. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the swamp. Getting set to start the second quarter, tied at 6 with the Herons. Bteam football today. That Maidens clinch game should be getting underway in just a moment. As we get updates, we'll certainly pass those along. Maidens fighting for one of those last 4 playoff spots in the GHSA power rankings. Fourth down. There's a handoff. He's got enough for the first down. Still on his feet, driving forward. Fumble. Herons fall on it. Good job of stripping the ball by 26 Maxwell, but the Indians didn't fall on it. 1st and 10 Herons. Dropping back over the middle, caught. Official says he has it. Just shy of the first down. See where they spot it. It's going to be close. 2nd down. There's a pitch. Fumble on the play again. Herons come up with it. 78 falls on it. It's enough for a first down, though. First and 10 Herons at the 15-yard line. Caught in the backfield. Loss on the play. Layden and Vernon, among others, on the stop. Second down and 17. Swing pass. Williamson has him. Flag on the play. Looks like it'll go against the Indians. Now they're talking to Layden. This must be against the Herons. Holding, decline. Second holding was accepted. Second down and long. Going deep down the sideline, has a man overthrown. Cobb on the coverage. Third down. Under pressure, they're going to get him. 56. Wright, Layden, and 53. Milton, all on stop. Fourth down and long. Brantley's going deep. Has a man incomplete. Cobb on the coverage breaks it up. First and 10 Indians. 6:39 remaining in the half. And I do believe we're going to have the competition band coming up at halftime. I see some of them down there now. So stick around for halftime for that. Nelson takes the snap, dropping back, going deep, has a man. Tipped, incomplete. He gets rid of that ball split second sooner. That's a touchdown. Good throw, though. Just tipped there at the end. 2nd down and 10. Nelson handoff. Cobb still on his feet. Gained a yard. Looked like it was going to be a loss. He was able to break a tackle. Dives forward for a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Quick out to Williamson. Gain of about 14. That's enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Indians. Nelson, quick out to Williamson again, in and out of his hands. Bring up 2nd down. Cobb comes out, Jordan goes in at running back. Handoff. Cuts it back inside. Has room on this side. That is Maxwell on the carry. That's enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Indians. 5:29 remaining in the half. That's tipped to the line, intercepted. Nelson was looking for Williamson. It was tipped to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, Brantley. There was a flag on the play. Let's see who's that against. They're acting like it's against Brantley. That one negate the interception. Changane had already moved. Let's get this sorted out. Head official talking it over with the Brantley County head coach. Now they're trying to get the ball placement right. Get it all sorted out here in just a moment. 5:12 remaining in the first half.
We're going to knock off the outside 20 or 5 yards. It's going to bring up the Indians that are playing the ball. They're going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Indians.
Okay, I think we're about to get underway now. They've got it all sorted out. Penalty on Brantley's defense before the interception negates the interception. Williamson in at quarterback now for the Indians. And Brantley jumps again, but they're pointing at the Indians.
They'll be offside on the head. Be 1.45 yards for the Indians.
And that'll be enough for a first down.
Could bring up another first down for the Indians. On their own 23 yard line.
Williamson, handoff. Caught in the backfield, breaking tackles. Still a loss on the play, maybe a yard.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
Nelson comes back in at quarterback. .435 and counting. There's a snap, handoff. Cuts it back up inside, still on his feet.
Handoff to Todd. He's going to cut off on the right tackle. Looks like he's going to gain about
Just shy of the first down. Bring him 2nd down and a yard.
Third down.
4 minutes. Nelson. Flags on the play again. Against the Indians.
5 yards. Still going to be third down, but it's going to be about 6 yards for the Indians.
High snap, Nelson comes down with it. And he's forced out of bounds. Stops the clock.
That's about a 6-yard loss. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 14.
4th down and 14.
From the Heron 25.
3:18 remaining in the half. Stick around for our halftime show. A Band of Pride's competition band will be performing in just a few moments. So stick around for that. Nelson going deep. Has Nelson. Nelson to Nelson. Touchdown, Indians. 26-yard touchdown pass from Connor Nelson to Randy Nelson. And the Indians take the lead. Looks like they'll go for 2 right here. False start against the Indians. That'll back them up.
Going to be a false start on the Indians, kind of backing off a couple yards.
Nelson dropping back. Throw aiming for Nelson again. Touchdown. Or extra point is good, rather. The 2-point conversion is good. So Nelson to Nelson. They connect 2 times for 8 points. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 3:10 remaining in the first half. Indians 14, Heron 6. There's the kick. Picked up by 45 at the 20. He has a hole. They run him down at the 20, maybe the 18-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Williamson and Cobb. Heron's deep in Indian territory with 3 minutes left in the first half. Handoff to 2. Gain of 5. Second down. Clock stops. He got out of bounds. .251. Handoff, maybe a yard. Looks like they're going to give him a couple on the carry. It's going to bring up third down. Clock continues to run, 2:30 and counting. Ball at the just shy of the 10-yard line. Handoff. They get him in the backfield. That's going to be a loss on the play. Fourth down. Clock continues to run, 1:52 and counting. Heron's taking a long time. They call timeout with 1:29 remaining in the first half. Brantley calls a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back. There you see the new graphics on the scoreboard. 1:29 remaining in the half. Indians lead 14-6. Fourth down coming up for the Herons. Fourth down and 6 at the 13-yard line. Big play here. There's the pitch. Looks like it's going to be a flea flicker. Looked like he wanted to throw it. Changed his mind. Indians break it up. They hold. No flags on the play. Indian defense holds. They keep Brantley out of the end zone. They don't get the first down. Indians will take over. Looked as if the running back wanted to throw it, and he had a man in the end zone. Williamson was on the coverage. 1:21 remaining. Man in motion. Flags everywhere. That'll be against the Indians.
First down and 15.
First down, 15. Nelson has Nelson over the middle. Out to the 40. It's enough for a first down. Clock stops with the first down marker. Indians get the play in. Clock will start when they get the chain set. They're set. Here we go. Nelson. Over the middle. Is tipped, incomplete. Intended for Williamson. Second down and 10. 1:05 remaining. Nelson dropping back, going deep again. Got Nelson. Fingertip catch. What a catch. Randy Nelson for the touchdown. 61-yard touchdown pass from Nelson to Nelson. Indians extend their lead. What a throw by Connor. And a great catch by Randy on his fingertips to pull it in. Indians will go for 2. That's intended for Williamson. Couldn't bring it in. The Indians add to their lead with 54 seconds remaining in the first half. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Indians 20, Brantley 6. That's fumbled. Indians may get another shot if they do. Indians have it. 48 seconds remaining in the half, and the Tribe comes up with a huge turnover. Deep in Heron territory. They may go for another touchdown right here. Where's Randy at? He's down here at the bottom of your screen. Bottom right-hand corner. In motion, handoff. They get him in the backfield. Will the Indians let it run, or are they going to call timeout? They call timeout. Loss on the play. 35 seconds. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Band of Pride competition band for a halftime show here in the swamp of the B-Team game. That's coming up in just outside of 35 seconds. Second down and 14 for the Tribe. Randy Nelson is at the top of the screen. They've got him double covered. They're moving the safety over to the top. Nelson, quick out here. What in the world? Running back, he gator armed that one. He did. Oh my goodness. He saw that Heron defender coming and pulled them arms in. All right, third down 14. Nelson dropping back. He'll scramble, trying to get to the sideline. Couldn't do it. They'll drop him for a sack. And Coach Murray wants another timeout, I think. He's out in the field. Coach Murray stops the clock with 7 seconds remaining on fourth down. They're going to try one more time. Seven seconds remaining in the half. Coach Murray wants one more shot at that end zone. Where is Nelson? He's at the top of the screen up there. Keep your eye on him. Nelson to Nelson has been a hot combination so far this game. Trips to the right. Number 5, Randy Nelson, top of your screen to the left. Empty backfield for the Tribe. There's a snap out here to Williamson. And that'll do it for the first half. Coming up in just a moment, we'll have the competition band from the Band of Pride right after this break. Indians lead 20-6. We'll be right back.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.49%. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street in Folkestone. Rates and terms subject to conditions, federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need, bumper to bumper, for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back to the swamp. I'm going to turn it over to the Band of Pride. Dalton Burt's drum major. Competition band coming up. Y'all enjoy the show. Indians lead 20-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present to you today the 2017 Charlton County Marching Chiefs, the competitive branch of our Band of Pride, our Charlton Band. These guys will be competing this Saturday in Christian. The spirit of the South Marching Christian District from the community. Run through the state of Costa. We're going to start our show now. This is our show entitled Empire State 9. Drumming, Dalton Burns, it's your band ready. You may take the pick.
All right, that was the Band of Pride competition band with a rare non-Friday night performance here on a Thursday night halftime with a B-team game. I understand they did that performance as well in the Braves win this past Tuesday, so we finally got a chance to webcast those guys as well. Nothing like the Band of Pride in Georgia. Both teams are headed back out onto the field now to do their second half warm-ups with 2 minutes remaining in the half. We're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors. We'll be right back. Indians lead Brantley County 20-6. Coming back for the second half in just a few minutes.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.49%. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street in Folkestone. Rates and terms subject to conditions, federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Swamp. We're getting set to start the second half. Indians lead 20-6 on a Preston Lynch 60-something yard run and two big passing catch plays from Connor Nelson to Randy Nelson. And that's where we're at. Hope you enjoyed that halftime show from the competition band from the Band of Pride. And we're about to get underway here. 58 will kick off for the Indians. That is Nolan Crawford. Kicks it right up the gut. Tommy Layden with the initial hit. It's going to be marked probably around the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Brantley right there. I have an update from Homerville from Game Changer. In the second inning, Clinton County leads our Maidens 1-0. As we get updates throughout the game, we'll certainly pass that along. Spoke with Glenn Hughes last night. He felt like that we had enough power points to squeak into the playoffs there for the Maidens. They need to stay in the top 24. A win today over Clint's would certainly help that. Maidens were currently ranked 20th when I checked the power rankings this morning. Clinch County was ranked 25th, so obviously Clinch would need a win and some help to make the top 24 to get in. We want our Maidens to win, and we're not worried about the other side of that coin. The big hole over the right side. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down by number 37. See if I looked at that number right. There's not a 37 out there. That must have been 17 Williamson. 52-year-old eyes playing tricks on me. Brantley going deep. Somebody got a hand on it in the backfield. It's tipped. Williamson and Nelson on the coverage. Looks like with top of the second over in Clanch, according to Game Changer, Maidens have bases loaded. They trail by 1. Still driving, still on his feet. They blow it dead at the 28-yard line. We're tied at 1 over in Homerville. Bennett scores. Spivey and Bennett are at the other Bennett, Lexi, are at second and third right now. Pollock at bat. I love technology when it does right. Bases loaded again. Pollock gets on first. Here's the handoff. That should be, they're going to say that's enough for a first down. Defense had a big stand here for the Indians in the second quarter. Brantley was threatening. Indians held them on 4 downs to keep them out of the end zone. They need another stand right here as Brantley's threatening. There's a pitch caught in the backfield. Lynch and 56 on the stop. Majay Wright. Majay having a big game today on defense for the Tribe. All right. Maidens take the lead over in Homerville. They lead 2-1. They're headed to the bottom of the second. Panthers about to bat. Brantley with the swing pass. Gain of about 4. 50 on the stop. That is Quentin Kenny over there on the stop. There's a pitch. Cuts it back, has a hole. He's going to score. Number 2 scores. No flags on the play. So Brantley takes the opening kickoff to start the second half, drives down the field and scores. Neither of these two teams at the Bteam level have brought kickers. Both teams have been going for 2-point conversions. Brantley down by 8. There's a handoff to 2. He cuts it back. Lynch with the stop. 2-point conversion fails. Lynch with a big tackle there. Keep Brantley out of the end zone. Indians lead 20-12. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 44th.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Cobb, Williamson, and 26. Maxwell deep for the Tribe. Brantley with an onside kick. That didn't go down. It went 10 yards. Indians fall on it. First and 10 Tribe at midfield. Nelson getting the play in. There's a handoff. Cobb. He's got some room down here at the bottom of the screen. Forced out of bounds. First down after a 14-yard gain. First and 10 Indians. Nelson, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Here's a snap. Nelson over the middle. Ooh, big time hit, but he's still on his feet. Gain of about 6. That was Ethan Maxwell on the reception. First down and second down, I'm sorry. Second down and a long 5. I was looking at the yardstick over there. He's got it flipped now. Nelson, high snap. False start against the Tribe. Somebody moved. That'll back him up. Might have caught a break with that high snap because it was fumbled. All right, they're heading to the third in Homerville. Maidens lead 2-1. Nelson, high snap over his head. He's going to pick it up. Hopefully he can get rid of it. Smart, very smart play by Nelson. Get rid of that, save the sack. Would have been a loss of almost 20 yards had he not done that. It's a good heads-up play by Connor. Second down and 11. Live to play another day, another game, another down rather. Nelson over the dodged one there, threw it over the middle, nearly picked off, intended for Ethan Maxwell. Brantley going deep. He has Randy again. It's caught down to the 4 or 5 yard line. Nelson has just been lethal today. Another big pass play. Oh, man, Randy's holding his shin. We're going to take a quick break. Hopefully he'll be all right. We'll be right back with an injury timeout.
39 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need bumper to bumper for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply.
Okay, we're back. Randy's down there. He walked off under his own power. Show him real quick before they get this play going. There he is right there with Coach Murray. Looks to be okay. Fumble in the backfield, picked up by Lynch. And they force him out of bounds. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Snaps have been a little bit high and right for Nelson. Hopefully they'll get that corrected. .431 remaining in the half. Second and goal at the 5. Connor. Touch. Does he? Oh, man. He would not know he wants that back. Ethan Maxwell had it dead in his hands. Couldn't bring it in. Good throw by Nelson. Oh, man, that was 6. You know Maxwell wants to have that one back. Third down. Maxwell in motion. Nelson wasn't ready for the snap. Pulls up. Has a man. Williamson. Heads up play by Connor Nelson. Williamson slipped out of the backfield on the scramble, or out of the side over there on the scramble from his block while Nelson was scrambling, and then Connor hits him. Touchdown, Indians, on a broken play. .26-12. Charlton leads. They'll go for 2. Nelson. Williamson. Incomplete. Indians 26. Brantley 12. We'll be right back.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back to the Swamp. 4:12 remaining in third. Indians add to their lead, 26-12. Nelson to Williamson this time on a broken play, 5-yard touchdown pass. Our travel football team, the young guys, the Glover brothers, they're up in Brantley County right now playing Brantley's travel ball team. If we get any updates from that, y'all send them in. We'll pass it along. Glover brothers forming a travel football team. I believe they're 10 and under and 8 and under. Here's the kick. He kicks it away. Fielded at the 25. Trying to get around the edge here. Williamson out of nowhere. Fumble. Williamson picks it up. Still on his feet. Looking for blocks. Trying to get around that side. What a crazy play. Flag comes in late. Let's see what the flag is. They're going to have to sort this mess out. The flag came in after the turnover. So the Indians will maintain possession, but let's see if this flag's against the Tribe or the Herons. Well, Heron's helmet came off. I'm not going to even speculate. I have to go back and look at the replay. Here's head official Sammy Hendricks with the call. Personal foul against the Tribe. So Indians will maintain possession, but they'll get a 15-yarder walked off against them. And it looks like we have an ejection. Yeah, he's gone. I'm not sure what happened. I have to watch the replay, but Ethan Maxwell's headed to the locker room. First and 10. Indians at the 34-yard line. Man in motion. Handoff to Cobb. Stopped in the backfield. It took a couple of Herons to do it. He broke the first tackle. Another Heron came in there and finished it off. Have an update from Homerville. Top of the third, Maidens 4, Panthers 1. Nelson going deep for Williamson. Incomplete. Nelson to Williamson. He makes the catch. Gain of 12. We'll bring up fourth down and about 8, depending on the spot. All right, the Maidens just completed their at-bat. They lead 4-1. Headed to the bottom of the third in Homerville. Here comes the blitz. Nelson out here to Williamson. Not enough for a first down. I think after the injury to Randy, I think they've decided to let Randy call it a night. First and 10 Herons, 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. Under pressure. Oh, they had a shot at him. He gets out of it. Spinning, gets out of it again. Turned what should have been a loss into about a 3-yard gain for the Herons. Handoff. There's a hole. He's got enough for the first down. Stopped by 34 and 60. 60's Tommy Layden. 34, Sharik Vernon. First and 10, Brantley. Hand off to 2. Hit by 50, but he gained a couple. Quentin Kinney on the stop. It's going to bring up second down and 3. Pitch out to 33. He's got the first down and more. Down to around the 5. 30 seconds remaining in the third. First and goal, Herons at the 5. Caught in the backfield for a loss. Randy Nelson on the stop, still favoring that leg a little bit, but he's back in the game. And that'll do it for the fourth quarter, or for the third quarter rather. We're headed to the fourth. Indians 26, Brantley 12. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Swamp. We're headed to the fourth. Indians 26, Brantley 12. Beautiful weather here in the swamp tonight. Looked like we were going to get some rain. Going to get some rain to begin with, but it blew around us. 79 degrees out here, but a nice cool breeze. Beautiful night for some football. Over in Homerville, Maidens lead, bottom of the third, 4-1. 2 outs. Clinch has runners at first and third. Second down and goal for the Herons. Movement, no flag. Right up the gut. Touchdown, Brantley. So Brantley strikes back. Flag on the play. Not sure what that was about. Both teams were huddled up. Somebody must have said something unsportsmanlike against Brantley. 45 over there discussing something with the official. Looks like he's headed to the sidelines. Not sure what he said. Well, that's going to march off 15 for the 2-point conversion, or will they mark it off on the kickoff? They'll mark it off on the kickoff. No, they're going to mark it off now. I was wondering about that. So they marked the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty off, and he's taking his uniform off, and he was ejected. So we've had 2 ejections today so far. Over in Homerville, the Panthers stranded 2 runners. Maidens get out of it. They're headed to the 4th. They lead 4-1. Brantley going for 2. Incomplete. Another flag on the play. Offsetting penalties, personal foul, both teams a little frustrated out there. One of them was laden. I'm not sure who the Heron was involved. That was involved. These 2 schools only just right at 30 miles apart, so a little bit of rivalry there. Penalties offset, so they will not redo the down. Indians 26, Brantley 18. We'll be right back. Welcome back. $9.54 remaining in this one.
Tennessee for the Indians, number 25, Cobb, set to kick off for the Heron, number 22.
Brantley set to kick. Cobb is deep for the Indians, along with Williamson. Everybody else is up, expecting the onside kick. Now Williamson moves up into an up position himself. So basically the hands team, Randy Nelson's up on the front, Connor Nelson's up on the front. Indians have their hands team out there, expecting the onside kick. And they do. Tommy Layden falls on it. First and 10 Indians at the 45. 9:52 remaining in the ballgame. Nelson, two receivers to the left, one to the right. Movement on the offensive line. That will go against the Indians. Nelson looking for Williamson. Almost intercepted. Randy Nelson's back in the game on offense. Connor dropping back, going deep for Randy. Flag, he comes up with it. Oh my, still on his feet. It bounces off the Heron helmet. It's definitely some interference contact on the play. And that will be against Brantley on the interference. The Indians will take the ball in the completion. Randy Nelson catching it off the Heron helmet on the tip. First down, Indians. Handoff up the gut. Gain of 3. Nelson to Nelson. After all that, he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's a couple of yards now. You can talk about a bunch of here. Then I put that third down and
8:25 and counting. Third down. Nelson dropping back, rolling to his right, going deep for Williamson. What a catch by Williamson! Touchdown. Ball was thrown a little bit behind him. Williamson comes back for it, makes the play. Indians lead. Nelson to Williamson. Contact before the reception, but no flag. 2-point conversion is no good. Indians lead 32-18. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back to the Swamp. I have an update. Well, the Maidens are still batting top of the fourth. They lead the Panthers 6-1. Runners at first and second for the Maidens. Baxter at second. Albritton on first. Kinley O'Berry at bat. Layden kicks it away. Brantley will take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10, Herons. So Connor Nelson with 4 touchdown passes tonight. Preston Lynch with the long touchdown run that started the scoring. Three of those touchdown passes to Nelson. One to Williamson, plus a couple of 2-point conversions. No, 2 touchdown passes to Williamson and 2 to Randy Nelson. And then the long run to by Lynch. There's a handoff. Gain of about 5. Layden and 31 on the stop. That is Bryce Stafford. Maidens adding to their lead out there in Homerville. Boy, they are all over the Panthers right now. 7-1. Top of the fourth. They're still batting. Albritton's at second for the Maidens. Fumble. Oh, he manages to come out with it. Thought it was a fumble in the backfield. And the official blows it down. see what the call is. I think the official's trying to avoid injury. They stop progress for just a minute, then he comes out of it. Quick whistle, but I mean, you know, with the injuries and everything to these players nowadays, you'd rather err on the side of caution when you think progress is stopped. First down, Brantley. All right, the Maidens are no longer at bat. Clinch is at bat now. Maidens lead 7-1, bottom of the fourth. Under pressure, going deep. He has a man. It's caught. Brantley down to the 14-yard line. Boy, we have had some big plays here tonight. Picked a good one to webcast. $6:59 and counting. Handoff. Has a hole. He's down at the 8. Nelson. I think he got popped on that shin again. Randy has had a huge night for the Tribe. I think he's bringing himself out on this one. Randy getting a standing ovation from the fans down there at the bottom corner of the bleachers, having a big night for the Indians. That's in the corner, overthrow. Oh, runs into the fence. Hopefully he's all right. We'll take a break while okay, he's up under his own power. Boy, he tagged that fence right in front of an EMT. Way out of the fence is probably 10 yards away from the football field. .602 remaining in the ball game. 3rd down and 6 for Brantley. Officials hold things up to give the injured player time to get off the field, but he's okay. 33 trying to get wide, and he gets stopped just shy of the goal line. He's going to bring up 1st down and goal for Brantley. 5:51. Clock stops. There's a snap, throwing to his right, incomplete. 2nd and goal. 31, Bryce Stafford on the coverage. All right, they're headed to the 5th now in Homerville. Maiden still leads 7-1. There's a pitch to 33. He will make the corner. Touchdown, Brantley. Brantley pulls back to within 8 again. They'll go for 2 here. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. There's a snap rolling to his right, and 2-point conversion is no good. Indians were all over it. We're going to take a quick break. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. Indians lead.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back. Looking for an onside kick. Indians have their hands team out there again. There it is. It takes a hop. Indians fall on it over there on the far side. Looks like Stafford. Yeah. No, 34. Vernon falls on it for the Tribe. Plenty of ball left. Y'all don't go anywhere. Handoff over that right side. Gain of 7. Coach Mack Show returns next week. We'll have highlights from the Irwin game and from this game on the Coach Mack Show this week, so look forward to that. We'll tape Monday or Tuesday depending on the schedule. Wilcox week next week. High snap. Connor Nelson comes down with it. First down and more. That's 28. Jordan on the carry. Chains move with the first down. There's a snap movement on the line. That's probably going to go, yeah, it does. It goes against the Tribe. Brantley bringing in some new faces. They substitute their entire defensive line, bringing in some fresh legs. First down and 15. 4:24 remaining in the ball game. Handoff. .28 on the carry. Bernard Jordan, he gets the penalty yardage back, plus a couple of more, gain of 7. Second down and a long 8. Well, second down and 9. High snap. Nelson's able to get it. Gets rid of it. That messy. Williamson's over here. Connor gets rid of it, trying to avoid the sack. They're going to mark off a penalty for intentional grounding. Williamson was on this side. But I don't believe Connor was out of the pocket. And they marked the penalty off from the spot of the grounding. Yes, they do. So that's going to hurt. May have wanted to take the sack in that instance. Or make sure you throw it near a receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a bunch. Randy Nelson's not in the game that I see. There's the handoff. Jordan with a nice run. Gets some of it back. It's going to bring up 4th down and 23. He gained about 12 on that. Fourth down in a bunch. Indians will go for it. Nelson dropping back. Going deep, intended for Williamson over the middle, incomplete. So Brantley will take over on downs. They trail by 8 with 2:32 remaining in the ballgame. Into 5 in Homerville. Maiden still leads 7-1. There's a pitch, 34 over the sideline. He's got a hole still on his feet. Down to around the 30. 2:24. 2:24 remaining on the clock. I believe he got out of bounds. Let's see. Yeah, he did. He got out of bounds. The clock stops. Here's a pitch. Williamson. I'm sorry, that's Nelson. Nelson's back in the game. Randy Nelson with a big stop in the backfield. Tommy Layton comes up and finishes him off. Randy Nelson, I'm watching him right now. He's not limping, so hopefully he's okay. They got him back at safety. Flags everywhere. False start against the Herons. There you see Randy back there. They have him back at safety. He came up from the safety position a while ago and made that sack. 2nd down and approximately 20. 141 and counting. There's a snap over the middle, incomplete. Williamson on the coverage. .129, third down. Third down and 20. Timeout called by the Tribe, so we'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back. 129 remaining in the ball game.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.49%. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street in Folkestone. Rates and terms subject to conditions, federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Swamp. There you see it. The new signage on the new wall. They put up the wall last year, new scoreboard. Really looks good. They did a good job on that signage. 129 remaining in the ball game. Third down and 20 for the Herons. They trail by 8. There's a snap, empty backfield over the middle. There's a flag. Williamson grabbed the back of his jersey as he went by him. That's going to be enough. See how they mark this off. It would have been incomplete. Holding. So they mark off the hold. That will bring up waiting on them to reset the down markers and see what down it is. Third down and 10 now for Brantley with the penalty. There's a snap, empty backfield, under pressure, going deep. That's picked off by Randy Nelson. Looking for some blockers. Just go down, man. You've had a great night. So Randy Nelson is kind of fitting with the night he's had. That interception should seal the win for the Tribe. Over in Homerville, bottom of the 6th, Maiden still leads 7-1. So it looks like the Maidens should hold on to win that one. Don't want to jinx them at all, believe me. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Indians, trips to the left. Nelson with the handoff. And he's dropped for a loss. In the backfield, Brantley calls timeout. So let's take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back. 1 minute remaining in the ball game.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at...
Welcome back. Exactly 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Indians lead by 8. Bteam football action on a Thursday night. And we're also getting constant updates from Homerville. Maidens and the Panthers both fighting for a playoff spot. Maidens ranked number 20 as of last night. They need to stay in the top 24 to make the playoffs. Right now they lead 7-1. Bottom of the 6. No outs. Clinch has a runner on first. Handoff fumble. He picks it up. Timeout called Brantley. That'll be their second timeout. Eight seconds went off the clock on that one. 52 seconds remaining in the ball game. Third and long. Let's see. Third and about 18 for the Indians. Excuse me. There's a snap, quick out here in the flat. If he gets a block, he's gone. Got enough for a first down. If he had cut that thing to the outside of Williamson, he had the whole sideline. But he gets enough for the first down. That's Cobb on the reception. Big time play there by Cobb to get the first down. That should wind up the ball game. 42 seconds. I believe Brantley has one more timeout. Indians are in a victory formation in the shotgun. Nelson takes the knee. And Brantley is out of... They call one. No, that's it. That'll do it. They're out of timeouts. So we have a final. What a game. Had a little bit of everything tonight. Randy Nelson and Connor Nelson. If you were giving game balls out, you give one to each one of them. They had a big night tonight here in the swamp. Him and Williamson as well. Big night for the try for the B team. They win. Final score, Indians 32, Brantley 24. I'll try to give you one more update from Homerville before we leave. Bottom of the sixth still. 2 outs. Clinch with a runner on third. Maidens lead 7-1. I want to thank you for watching this presentation of Indians B Team football on CSN. We will see y'all next week. Check our Facebook pages for updates. We'll have updates on the power rankings and maidens softball. Hopefully we're headed to the playoffs. And we will know more as soon as the power rankings come out and if this lead holds. They're headed to the 7th now in Homerville. 7-1 maidens lead. We'll see you guys next week on the Coach Mac Show. Check our Facebook pages for updates about maidens playoffs. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody.